LinkUp is a project run by CARE that links savings groups to banks. Let's look at how LinkUp is affecting people, groups, and banks. Let's look at 7 women who each have 100 shillings. The first woman joins an informal savings group and her 100 shillings turns into 107 shillings. The second woman joins a CARE savings group with those shillings and her 100 shillings turns into 115 shillings. Woman number 3 joins a savings group run by CARE that is linked to a formal bank account and her 100 shillings turn into 135 shillings. The fourth woman joins a CARE savings group that's linked to a bank that's about 50% women, and those shillings turn into 127 shillings. Woman number 5 joins a CARE savings group that's linked to a bank that has 95% women, and her shillings turn into 167 shillings. Woman number 6 joins a CARE savings group that is linked to a formal bank account where about 60% of the group members attend the meetings. Her 100 shillings turn into 107 shillings. Finally, woman number 7 joins a CARE savings group linked to a bank where 90% of the members attend the meetings and her 100 shillings turn into 150 shillings. Let's continue to follow woman 7 who joined a CARE savings group that is linked to a bank. In her savings group, there are 20 people, most of whom are women. At the beginning, only one of these women had her own individual bank account. About 6 months after using their group bank account, 2 of these women have their own bank account. After 2 years of using their group bank account, 7 of the 20 women in the group have their own bank accounts. In this same savings group that is linked to a bank account, where women are getting their own individual accounts, the women's relationship to money and power is changing. At first, all of these women kept their money in their homes. Now 14 of these women keep their money in a bank account or a mobile money account. In the wider community, only 6 in 20 women do this. As well, 17 of these women now feel that they can decide on their own to take out a loan, and in the general community, only about 3 in 20 women feel this way. 16 out of 20 of these women in the CARE linked savings group will have their own savings. That's a lot of women, because in the wider community, only about 2 of 20 women would have their own savings. In the CARE linked savings group, 14 of the women with savings would be able to decide how to spend those savings on their own or in conjunction with their partners if they have one. Overall, within the LinkUp groups, there's been large increases in satisfaction with access to savings, and very little change in satisfaction with access to credit. Things are also changing inside the homes of the women in the linked CARE groups. Of our 20 women, about 8 of them initially felt very involved in making household decisions. Now, after a year or 2 of having access to bank accounts, instead of 8, 12 of them feel very involved in making household decisions. Also, at the beginning of the project, about 14 of these 20 women felt comfortable speaking up within their group. Now 19 of them speak freely within their group. At the beginning, about 6 of them felt they could decide for themselves whether or not they would work for income. Now 2 times that many, or 12 women, feel that they can make employment decisions for themselves. The CARE LinkUp project has linked savings groups to financial services. The evidence is mounting that this brings positive changes for people, groups, and banks.